This is going to be a huge review of exponents and logarithms, and even then, we probably might not get to every single aspect of it, but assignment number 7 will at least go through like what it is, how to solve it for both exponents, logarithms, natural logs. Let's just get started with number 1. It says over here, rewrite each equation into logarithmic form. Right now, it's an exponential form, and how you can tell is because we have that exponent. And this is a true statement. 7 squared is equal to 49. Okay, so to change this into logarithmic form or log form, we're going to write down the letters L-O-G, log. Okay. Now take a look at your base. Your base is a 7, and so we're going to write it as an subscript. Okay. Your exponent, the 2, goes after the equal sign, so it goes right over here. And then your argument, I think it's called your argument, the 49 on the other side will go inside in the parentheses like this. Okay, how to say this? You could say something like log of 49 base 7 equals to 2. Okay, so this is your log form. And it's pretty much similar from numbers 2 all the way to 6. And so let's go jump down to number 7. You have it in log form. Please write it back into exponential form. Well, to get it back, let's take a look at what the base is. The base is 12. So we're going to bring that as your base like that. Where's your exponent again? Your exponent is after the equal sign when you're doing log form. So it's going to be 12 squared is equal to, and then your argument, you're going to put that over here, 144. And it should make a true statement. 12 squared, 12 times 12 is 144. So that's going to be the exercises for numbers 1 to 12. You're just rewriting it into log form or exponential form, whatever they have preferred. So for number 13, to make it easier for us, logarithms are pretty much exponents. They're equal to, they are exponents, okay? Logs are equal to exponents. If you really just want to simplify it to that. And it actually kind of makes sense, because if we take a look back on number 1, here's your log, and your 2 is your exponent. So really, logs are exponents. Logs are equal to exponents. Logs are exponents. That's pretty much what it is, okay? Let's go and do more stuff. 14. Okay. I know on the previous lessons we've done 10 to the x and e to the x, but we can also graph other stuff too. We just can, we'll just have to make a list of numbers that we want to use, and then we'll just go from there. Okay. All right. Our starting point is at 0, 0, so we'll start at 0, 0 here. I do want to remind you guys, we do have a horizontal asymptote, and I'm just going to abbreviate this as your HA. So we do have a horizontal asymptote over here, and then let's just plug in a couple numbers, 0, 1, and 2. If you want, we can even do 1/2 as well. Oh, we could. That's all right. Might be a little bit too hard for us. So if you plug in 0, okay, 2 to the 0 power is 1. 2 to the 1 power is 2, and then 2 squared is going to equal to 4. So this can be your pattern for the 2 to the x graph. You're just going to go 1 up from the starting point right over here. Then you're going to go 1 to the right, 2 up, 1 to the right, 2 up, 1, 2, and then 2 to go back to your starting point, then 2 to the right, and then 4 up, 2 to the right. I made a mistake over here. So, I don't have with me a whiteout. Gosh, I will white out things sooner or later. I know, I was like, there must be something wrong with this exponential function. Okay, anyway, I made that correction, and so let's make that J shape like this. Okay, I'm not going to fully do number 15, but really this is now just your other parent graphs and your functions. You need to figure out where your starting point is, and it'll help you guys out. Your starting point is opposite, 1, same, 1, 1, comma 1 right here. make your horizontal asymptote. Okay, then follow your 2 to the x pattern that you just made at number 14. So from the starting point, you're just going to go 1 up. Go back to your starting point, 1 to the right, 2 up, 1, 2. Go back to the starting point, 2 to the right, and then 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I said that I wasn't going to do all of it, but I did all of it for number 15. So another J shape that should look exactly the same as 14, just shifted 1, 2, just shifted at this point, 1, 1. Okay. Let's do 22, and then from there, I think I'll stop the video and we'll move on to the next video too for the next section. If we want to do something like f of x is equal to 1/2 of x or 2 to the negative x, let's go plot some of these points here. I think I want to use 2 to the negative x. Okay. We'll see. I mean, I know what the shape looks like, and so these are the points that I'm going to use. I'm going to use -2, -1, and 0. Okay, just because I know what this looks like. If we plug in -2, 2 to the -2 is going to be 2 to the +2, so that's going to equal to 4. If we plug in -1, it will be 2 to the -1, which is 2 to the 1, or that's 2. Okay. And then if we plug in 0, anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay. So this is going to be your patterns for 2 to the -x. And if you take a look, the difference is we're going to the left this time, but we're still going to go 4 up. We're going to go 1 to the left this time, 2 up, and then we're still going to go up over here. Your starting point, we don't see any numbers by the x or on the outside. So we're still going to do 0, 0. We're still going to do the horizontal asymptote, which is at the 0, 0. And this time around, let's go follow this. Let's go 2 to the left and then 4 up. 1 to the left, 2 up, and then just 1 up. Okay. It is a J shape, but I like to call this like a backwards J shape like this. Okay. Backwards J. I think we can make some sort of conclusion comparing 2 to the -x and also 2 to the x. And I'm going to ask you guys on the later numbers to actually graph them together and see what's happening. But I'll just give you the answer over here. 2 to the x and 2 to the -x, they are reflections over the y-axis. Okay, so this y-axis will be your reflection line, and then they'll just be like mirror reflections of each other. I'll see you guys on the next video, but really what's going to happen is after I'm done with the videos, or right now, you can actually just tackle all the problems. If you want to move on, if you don't want to move on to the next video and you just want to tackle all the problems that I didn't do, then go ahead and do so. So it's starting from number 2 all the way to 31. So if you don't want to move on and you want to do some of the homework problems right now, then you guys can do numbers 2 all the way to 31. But it's up to you. You can even just move on to the next video as well. So pick and choose, go for it.